Well, we were incredibly ambitious today.
I don't know what we were thinking. Right now we are heading into Bryce Canyon National Park. I am very excited for today because this is our first time visiting Bryce Canyon. We have been to Zion a few times. We've recently visited the other parks in Utah, and this is the last one on the list. So I am really looking forward to today. And every time we come to Utah, we're always just blown away by the scenery. Like, just this drive in has been gorgeous. Like, the minute you enter the state, it's just around every corner is an amazing view. So I am just so looking forward to today getting out, doing some hiking in this beautiful park. So we're actually not even in the park yet. We just stopped off at the Dixie National Forest, and we've already got some pretty awesome views. We had to just stop and take it in for a minute. I'm just getting more excited to get inside the park and get out there. Okay, so we just got out of the car, getting ready to do some hiking here in Bryce Canyon National Park. So our plan today is to do a decent amount of hiking. We actually want to do 2 trails. We want to do the Navajo Queen's Garden Loop and the Fairyland Loop. That's a little bit longer, so we're gonna see. It's 11 miles total of hiking. So we'll see how the day ends up for us. But that is the plan as of right now, just entering the park.
So first impressions of Bryce Canyon National Park is, I love how it slopes down. So you kind of start on top of it, and then you got this view all the way down. And it's just absolutely incredible how it's different from any other canyon I've ever been to. Most canyons, you stand on the rim and you look down into it, or you go down on the floor. In here, you start looking up at the top. There's really not another side. And that's why they kind of call it an amphitheater. Makes sense. We walked down into the Queen's Garden, and it's been really very scenic walk so far.
Loving it so far. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. The nice part is we walked down. That was easy. We know we got to go back up.
Yeah.
So could be more difficult. But we got this whole place to ourselves right now, and I love it when that happens because
Nice and quiet and
just get
have
to
lots of space.
Yeah, enjoy this place without other people around. It's really peaceful.
It doesn't always happen, so that's pretty special.
So big thumbs up for Bryce Canyon National Park so far. So when you're at Bryce Canyon National Park, one of the words you're going to familiarize yourself with is hoodoo. And essentially what a hoodoo is, there's a rock wall, and over time that rock wall breaks down. And so you'll see different points. You'll see the rock wall, you'll see a rock wall that has windows in it, and then the hoodoo is kind of that towering rock structure that doesn't have the window. So it's kind of eroded on either side, leaving that spigot. So they're pretty cool. I wasn't really familiar with the term until I got to Utah. Maybe it's a common term, I don't know. But the hoodoos are the big thing here at Bryce Canyon National Park. So Madeline and I are currently walking on the Navajo Trail. We're down in the bottom of the Bryce Canyon National Park.
It's different than the other. Like, we just, passed through an underpass, and now we're kind of in a more foresty area.
Yeah, it really becomes,
as opposed to just the rock formations.
It really becomes a forest, so that's pretty cool.
A little bit cooler too, because we're in the shade.
It is. It's a really nice day. It's like 70 degrees, so we got really lucky.
But it apparently snowed last night. It was calling for snow in this area last night, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of this place with snow.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
But we live in a snowy area, so I'd rather come out here where there's some sun.
A bit of heat today.
That's right. We're about to head up to the Bryce Canyon Rim Trail. We're down on the floor. We've really enjoyed being down on the floor, and we're kind of stalling for our hike back up because we know it's going to be a little strenuous.
Yeah. Whew. We're heading up.
We were too ambitious today.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna hike another 8 miles after this, so this was awesome.
That's the view right there. Well, we were incredibly ambitious today.
I don't know what we were thinking when we said we were gonna do 2 hikes, 11 miles. That was...
Well, we did
I should have known.
Divided by 4.
But we did the Queens Loop and the Navajo Loop Trail, and that was more than enough for us.
And our legs are shot.
This place is a hiker's dream because there's so many other trails to do, and we just scratched the surface today.
Well, and Bryce Canyon taught us a little bit of a lesson today, which was don't look at photos and just assume that a 2-mile hike is something
that's
you can just do.
True, yeah. It was kind of like our eyes are bigger than our stomach sort of thing.
So Bryce Canyon has a 15-mile drive to the south. So once you get into the park, the area where we hiked is pretty much just right after the visitor center, right next to the lodge. So they have a beautiful drive. So we're gonna do that drive right now, and we're gonna stop at a couple of viewpoints. Well, we thoroughly enjoyed our day at Bryce Canyon National Park. The park was absolutely beautiful, the weather was perfect, and we really enjoyed our hike.
We were only here for a day, so we only got to do the 1 hike. So please let us know in the comments below your favorite hikes that we have to do next time we're in Bryce Canyon. And as always, remember to like, subscribe.
And we'll catch you on the next one.